What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy, back again for another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about college. I wanted to talk about this for so long. I actually wanted to drop this video back in January, and it is now almost April, so you can see where procrastination gets you. Don't be like me. I wanted to talk about this because I think that I've learned a lot in hindsight, having graduated from college, gone through all the 4 years, and I just want to share my wisdom, if you will, with you. And hopefully you take something from it. If not, hopefully this video entertains you, because I think I'm kind of entertaining. A lot of people think that it's necessary to go to college. We're spoon-fed this idea from such a young age. We see it in movies. We're told by our parents that this is the normal. This is what you have to do. This is how you succeed. You go to school, you go to college for 4 years, and you come out, and that's your success. That's the path to success. And this mentality is a sickness. It couldn't be further from the truth. Going to college and getting your degree at a 4-year institution is just as risky and uncertain as pursuing your dreams and your passions and trying to make that work for you in a way that will be feasible and financially viable. It's just as uncertain, just as unpredictable. The results are not guaranteed. And I think a lot of people aren't told this from a young age. They're told that college will make everything okay, and it doesn't. Let me tell you about my experience. I went to a 4-year institution, Loyola University in Baltimore, Maryland, small liberal arts school. I had a good time. For what it was, at least. I enjoyed myself. There was a lot of stress. There was a lot of, emotional baggage, as any college student goes through, I guess, throughout their 4 years, most at least. Actually, I shouldn't say most. Maybe not most. Maybe I was just a fucking piece of shit. I was just a fucking pussy. I don't fucking know. But, there's a lot that goes into it, in addition to the fucking money. Oh my God. Especially at a private institution. The amount of money that my parents spent and that I am now paying back for my debt is unacceptable. It's fucking unacceptable. And for what I got out of it, even more so. I got my degree in finance, and I came in as a marketing major, but a lot of people direct me towards finance because it was more lucrative. At least that's what they said. A no-brainer. It's something that you chose this major, you'll have a job, right? Okay, so finance major. My GPA when I graduated was a 3.84. So needless to say, I busted my ass and I did what I needed to do in order to get the results that I wanted. I've always been someone who prided myself on hard work, and the results that you get from that should reflect the work that you put in, right? So throughout the entirety of my senior year, I was applying to jobs. At the end of my senior year, I probably applied to over 100 jobs. And you want to know how many interviews I had? 0. Not one job, not one offer, not one interview, not even an interview, not even an email back, none of that. I didn't have any of that. With a finance degree and with a 3.8, I didn't get anything. It sucked. I was devastated. I was hurt and confused and angry just at everyone, because I felt like I had been lied to for my entire life about the realities of what it means to get a college degree. And I think I was. And I think a lot of you have been too, and I don't want what happened to me to happen to you. Here's the thing. College is a great place to explore yourself, meet new people, and make connections that can come to help you later on in life. But it is not the end-all be-all. It can't be. Because if it was, then everybody who went to college would be millionaires. Everybody who went to college would be the most successful person you ever met, and that's obviously not the case. A lot of people who graduate from college struggle, just like I am. They struggle emotionally, they struggle to find jobs, and I found something. I'm working now full-time, but it's not in finance, and it's certainly not what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. It's a good job, it pays me well, I love my coworkers, they're amazing, but it's not fulfilling. And for me to go through those 4 years, to have worked so hard, to have paid so much money, both me and my parents, and not be fulfilled right now is, I can't even describe the feeling. I can't. If you have a passion and you know that it's what you want to do, you need to pursue it. If school is the way to get there, by all means, I completely support that 100%. If you want to go to law school, you want to be a doctor, these are the kind of things that you have to go to school for, unfortunately, because I don't think you need a degree to do that either. All you really need is the education. It's all that matters. Education is so easily accessible nowadays because of the internet. The degree is just it's fucking business. It's the business of show me you can go through bullshit for 4 years, pay your due diligence, go into debt, pay money, and then we'll maybe consider you. It's nothing more than that. It's nothing that gives you, it doesn't give you any more credibility than that. That's all it is. It's just, you have this, now we can consider you, but we probably won't because you gotta have the experience. I don't know how you're gonna get it because we're not gonna give it to you, but try to find it somehow. My huge problem with this is that how the are you supposed to get experience when you're supposed to be going to school, but you're supposed to be going to school, but they want you to get experience, but you can't get experience if you're in school, but you gotta go to school. Make that make sense. I'll give you a second, go ahead. You done? Okay, explain. Oh, you don't know? Because it doesn't make sense. But that's how the world works now. You don't have experience, you better go get it. This person over here has 2 years experience. Why would we consider you when you have nothing? And that was the big problem I ran into. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. Zaylen, why didn't you get internship experience? Well, I did. Okay, I got internship experience. I had 2 internships. One was a finance internship with Disney, one of the biggest, most recognizable brands in the world. That was on my resume. It's still on my resume. I had an incredible experience with them, and I wouldn't have traded that for the world. Ironically enough, I would not have had that experience if I didn't go to college. So again, college is a great way to have experiences. But the biggest thing is, having a degree doesn't mean you're f***ing educated. A lot of people go through 4 years and they don't know what the f*** they learned. I've lived this, and I don't want you to go through the same thing I'm going through because it sucks. If you have a passion and it's what you love to do, pursue it. It's what you need to do because you're never going to be fulfilled with anything less. If you're going to live your life, what's the point of living it without doing what you want to do? Without that, there's no reason to be. There isn't. It sucks that I'm learning this right now. It sucks I didn't know this when I was 18, when I was 16. It sucks that I didn't start doing YouTube, and I knew I wanted to be an actor since I was 14, but I was scared. I thought college was what I was supposed to do. I needed to do that in order to be successful, and I didn't. I really didn't. In all the great experiences that I had, I wouldn't trade them for the world, but was it worth it? Was it worth not being true to myself? I don't know. Still struggle with that question. What I know I can do is, help others and give them advice and tell them things that I wish I knew when I was in their position, because I don't ever think anybody should feel this kind of emotional and mental imbalance because of things they could have done versus what they did. I hope that this video reaches the people that it needs to reach, and I hope that you guys hear me and it resonates with you, and that you're able to change course if you're not going the way that you want to go right now. College provides a lot of opportunities, but college in many ways is a scam. And it's a scam because they make you false promises. They tell you that they can do things that they can't. It doesn't fall through. It doesn't fall through with a lot of the promises that it makes to you. To the seniors in high school who are making this decision, just think. I'm not saying you gotta say no. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go, because for many of you, maybe it is a great decision, but for some of you, it might not be. I encourage you to look introspectively and discern whether it's the right move. Before I end this video, I just want to say to the class of 2020, I'm very sorry that this is the way it had to end for you. And I know that's the last thing you want to hear right now. I can completely understand that. I wouldn't want to hear sorry, having gone through what you're going through. But just know that although it's the end to your college career, it's the end of this time in your life. Just think of it as a new beginning. There's so many opportunities and so many different things awaiting you in your lives, and you didn't even know it yet. And I promise you, if you go for what you want, those opportunities will make themselves available. Be happy at the end of the day. Money comes and goes. I'm making good money now, but I couldn't care less about the money compared to my happiness. I just want to be doing what I love, and what I love is acting, what I love is entertaining people, what I love is creating content. And if I could do that every day and live comfortably, I'm set, I'm golden. So find what you love and make it work for you. Don't become complacent. Don't get a job that pays you really well, but that you hate. Find your happiness and make it work for you. All right. Serious part over. Guys, thanks again for watching my video. I just hit 80 subscribers. Oh my God, it's so many, right? Nah, but I really appreciate every one of you for subscribing. It means a lot to me. I've been doing YouTube since August, and it's a slow burn for me. You know, some people get on here and they blow up right away. For me, it's taking a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna give up, and I hope you all stick around for the ride with me, because I'm definitely looking forward to reaching these milestones with you. So, until next time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to check out the associated skits with this video, I'll link them in the description. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.